Okay, my loops have arrived. Let me show you. ¡Tarán! ¡Oh! ¡Tarán! ¡Wow! Viene con a little book. Oh, el uso y cómo cuidarlos. Ok, eso después. Wow, look at that. ¡Tarán! Look at that. Ready? Okay, we open this. What is this? I guess you could put like a little screwdriver here, nicely padded. Oh, probably for this. Yeah, it looks like that would fit. Wow, thank you for your purchase. Oh, take my money. The warranty. Instructional use. I ended up getting the XL battery because it lasts longer. Well, they put 2 in here. Alright. Wow, look at that. Ooh, see? The XL battery. Very nice. It's a little... It's got some weight to it. And this... Alright, and then here's the charger. Nice. Alright, we have a little cloth. Very nice. Here are the loops. Wow. You know what? It's becoming more real that I'm gonna be a whole hygienist, guys. Let me try it on. Hold on. What do we think? Looks very nice. It has this little thingy for protection. See? Oh! I guess here's the light. I guess I would just need to like push this up. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Oh, this is so nice. And it has like the little wire. Can you see this? Here, where you would plug in the battery. Let's test that out and see if it works. And I can see so nicely up close. I look so funny. Hang on. Okay, we got the light. A ver, ¿cómo se apaga? Ooh. Right, there we go. Okay, you guys, you can control the light. Let me see if I can show you. Hang on. So, can you see this? ¿Cómo le grabo? A ver, pícale el botón. Aquí, una vez, así quedito. Can you see this or no? I don't think you can see it, but you can control the level. Pretty nice. And then it has like a little zip tie in the back where you can pull it to tighten it. And they're prescription, so I can see they're not very nice. They're not too heavy. And this is what I was talking about before. The little nose piece. This is the sports frame. So when you put this on, it feels like it's supported quite well by the nose. The other one felt like it was digging like a lot into my nose. This doesn't feel so bad. I could feel the weight on them. See, they already have like a mark on my nose. That's alright though. They feel pretty good. I can see so nicely. Oh, I just look. I'm so excited. I feel more like a hygienist now. Ooh, ooh. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna practice with these and see how it goes. They look so nice. Okay, look at this. It has a clip. This is the cord for the loop light. It has a clip so you can clip this on to your clothes. That's so nice. Because the doctor that I work for, she doesn't have a clip like this, and the cord is always falling over her shoulder. So I'm really excited. I got all these little goodies that came with it. I'm really happy that everything came in safely and was protected. Nothing got damaged. I'm gonna go ahead and read through these and see. LED headlight. Did I order that? See what all this stuff is, and then I am going to be practicing with them on. School hasn't started yet, but I am. Hang on. school hasn't started yet, but I am going to be practicing with them on so I can start to get a feel as to what they're like. They did tell us that the fall semester we would be practicing right off the bat with the loops. So hopefully all goes well. I'm going through the instructions, and let me just show you something really quick. So you see this thing here? So this is this, and this is supposed to go on your loops here, like along here. Let me open this up. Along here, and wrap around the cord light and the leg of the glasses so that it's kind of kept together, which is pretty nice. I didn't even think about that. And this is kind of like the other design that was offered for the nose piece. You see, it's like this. Here are my glasses. So it's kind of like that. And that one didn't feel all that comfortable. So I ended up getting this one, which is like that. And since like the weight of the glasses is evenly distributed throughout the entire nose. See? You see? See? So that the whole thing sits on the glasses. There was another one that was kind of clear and it was a lot bulkier, and I could not get my nose in there, y'all. They said it was adjustable, but you know what? This one felt pretty good. So I wasn't trying to overthink things. I already spent a lot of time trying to pick them out. So I ended up getting this color. It looks black on camera. Oh, here. It's kind of like a grayish green black. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a nice color. I like it. And with the battery, you just tap here and you can change the brightness of the light, and then you hold on to it to turn it off, which is pretty nice. I am happy with everything so far. I can see great. Everything was like custom fitted. So I'll see you guys once the fall semester starts. Thank you for watching. Good morning. It's a new start, a new semester. So today's the first day of the fall semester. This fall semester I have a total of 9 classes. So it's gonna be a lot, but all things are possible with God, so I'm good. So for today, I have all my stuff back here. I have a lot to carry with me. I finally got in my loops. So for today, I have 2 classes that I need to go to. So first class will be radiology lab from 8 to 11. And then from 11 to 12:30 will be orientation part 3, where I'm going to get all my instruments and my x-ray holders and all that fun stuff. And then from 12:30 to 3:30 will be pre-clinic lab, which will be nice. I'm gonna try and see if I can sneak in some food, because we don't have like a lunch scheduled in for today, and I'm already hungry and I just ate like 30 minutes ago. So yeah, today's going to be fun. All last week I have been working on homework for these 9 classes. Well, 8, because 2 classes are only half of semester. So I'll only have 8 at a time. One will be the first half of the semester, and then the other one will be the second half. But so for these 8 classes, I have been slowly working my way through the homework. Some of them have quizzes on the first day, which I'm a little nervous about. I don't think I have a quiz for these 2 today, but for sure for head and neck anatomy, which I'm really worried about, because I was doing some of the homework late last night yesterday, and I was not understanding what any of it was. We were doing embryology, and just, no, I didn't understand any of it, to be honest. So I'm gonna hit up teacher YouTube and see if I can get help. But I'll see you guys once I get to school so I can put away my stuff. Alright, so this is after class. They had us engrave all of our cassettes and all of our instruments with our name. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Some of them turned out pretty nice, others not so much. Okay, so here are all the instruments that we got. There's a ton of stuff. There's more stuff over here. All the ones that I just engraved now. This is to set up the typodon, the cases. There's even more here. These will be used more so next year. Alright, I just got out of class, so what you guys saw me doing was engraving the instruments. We got a ton of instruments. they had us go through all of them to make sure we had everything, that nothing was broken. And everybody has their own colored bands. Mine were green and lavender, which is pretty nice. I wanted green. And I got to engrave all the instruments that we would need for Friday's lab. There's still a ton that I didn't get to engrave, but we won't need those until much later, so it's fine. So I brought home my Dentex model. We had to turn in our old Dentex model and the instruments that we borrowed, because now we have our own. And luckily we got the stand for it, so now I'm going to actually be able to practice properly and have the mouth stay open for me instead of using the lipstick, which I'm really excited about. So now I'm just gonna head home and eat because I'm starving. We didn't have a lunch built in. I just ate a little bit in between when they would give us like a 10-15 minute break. And I'm going to finish up the homework and reading assignments for tomorrow's classes. Tomorrow I have medical emergencies, dental hygiene 101, and there's another one. I forgot what it's called, but it'll be tomorrow. And I'm gonna try and practice a little bit exploring. For the radiology lab in the morning, all we did was go over just like a basic introduction to x-rays. We're going to be working with the PSP plates, which I'm really excited about because I haven't yet to do that. I've only worked with the digital sensors at my job where I worked as a dental assistant, so I'm really excited that we're going to get an opportunity to work with those. I'll see if I can bring you guys to lab with me next week. We're going to actually start practicing on the Dexter models, which is like a fake head which opens and closes, and you can actually take x-rays on them, which I'm really excited about. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday. We're on our way to school. Today I have 3 classes starting at 8. First one is from 8 to 11, which is medical emergencies. After that, I have dental hygiene 101, and then after that is oral health assessment. I was told that these 3 classes kind of correlate together, so hopefully they won't be too bad. All of them had a couple of assignments, a couple of things to read before heading to class. Luckily, we don't have a quiz for any of them. I think they start next week, the quizzes. There'll be a quiz every week. So once I get to school, I'm just gonna review the chapters that we were supposed to read for this class, and then I'll head in. And then I think I have about half an hour or an hour break after that class until the next one starts. Today I will be in school from 8 to 2, so we'll see how that goes. We're at school now. I checked. The first class is going to be from 8 to 9. The second one will be from 10:30 to 12:30, and then from 1 to 1:55. Very specific. So now I'm just studying a little bit. So I'll just review this and then head inside, and then I'll see you guys once I get up. Okay, I just got out of school. So basically for all 3 classes, we did a lot of going over the syllabus and what the expectations are. And for the medical emergency classes, it kind of freaked me out a little bit because they were saying that you know, we could kill somebody. And I was kind of like, so it kind of made it seem more real that patients' lives are in our hands. So there was that. I am bringing home my loops and an Explorer, the 1112 and the Orban Explorer, so that I can practice at home. Our first skill assessment will be on exploring on each other, so I just want to get started with practicing on that. I feel like I'm getting chubby. I've been snacking a lot in between classes. We'll see how that goes. We are going to head over to Home Goods so that I can buy a plastic storage. I should have measured the locker. I need to buy a plastic storage container so that I can roll that in with all my supplies. We'll check Home Goods and see if they have anything. If not, I'm gonna order one off of Walmart. They have one. They're so expensive. There's one on Amazon for 60 bucks. Walmart has one for $44. I'll try and see if they have anything at Home Goods. Hopefully it's not too expensive. And I will see you tomorrow for Wednesday. Wednesday will be 2 classes, but it's gonna be a longer day. I think from 8 to 4 o'clock. It will be head and neck anatomy. We have a quiz for that, so I'm a little worried because I didn't understand a lot of the reading. The first class though, that head and neck anatomy will be from 1 to 4. The other class, what is it? There's another one. I don't know, I forgot what it's called. I don't know where it is, where we're gonna be, but it's tomorrow, it's in the morning. So we'll see. Good morning. It is Wednesday, my dudes. So today I have 2 classes. I'll be there from 8 to 4. The first class is from 8 to 10, which is Dental Radiology 1, the lecture part. Monday was the lab. Then I have from 1 to 4 head and neck anatomy, and I don't feel prepared or as comfortable as I should be, only because we're learning embryology, and I tried my best to kind of try to figure it out on my own, but it's been kind of challenging. We started learning about the pharyngeal arches, which is like, if you picture like the developing fetus baby, you know how we kind of look like little shrimps with like gills? Okay, so those are your pharyngeal arches, and they develop into structures of the head and neck. And so I have notes on how each of them develop, but not as to, they don't flow together. Like what happens first, the order in which things are supposed to happen, I don't know, and I've been trying to figure it out, and it's been really challenging for me. So I'm really nervous about this quiz because we've yet to have a lecture on this stuff. So it's just basically what we're getting quizzed on, basically on what we understood from the homework, from the reading of the chapter. There was so many like terminology, there's so much terminology on there that I didn't know, and then I click on the word and then it would give me a definition, and then there was a word in the definition that I didn't know, so then I had to look that up, and it was just like an endless cycle of just looking up words, and I got confused. So I don't know what's happening. I really don't want to get a low grade on this quiz. For most of the classes, the tests and quizzes are weighed kind of heavily on the grade. I think like in some classes, the exams are like 25% of your grade each exam, and the quizzes are like 1.5% or something like that for some of the classes. I'm just worried. Jesus help me. But I tried my best. I was up late last night trying to figure that out, watching a ton of YouTube videos. I was able to make a little bit more sense of it, but still I feel like I don't know what's happening. But we'll see. Once I get to school, I'm just going to review what we had to read for Radiology 1, which is a lot of the radiation measurements like Röntgen and all that stuff, the SI system and the traditional system. So I'll review that, then I'll head over to class, and then I'll have quite a gap from 10 to 3 hours. So in those 3 hours, I'm gonna try to figure out this anatomy nonsense for embryology, and then I'll see you guys later. Alright, I just got out of Radiology 1, and I'm just going to eat a little bit and do a little bit of the homework for Radiology 1, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the time working on studying for the embryology quiz for head and neck anatomy. Alright, I just got out of anatomy class. The quiz. I was so nervous. I tried my best to look things over and everything, but once the quiz came, I was like, okay, there's like 5 questions, I don't know what's going on. But I was like, Jesus help me. So I ended up doing better than I thought, but still it was pretty hard considering that I was not able to, apparently there was a narrated PowerPoint where the teacher like went over everything on the PowerPoint. I was not able to listen to that. So I feel like had I listened to that, I probably would have had an easier time. But it is what it is. Now we are just heading home. Tomorrow is just one class, which is dental anatomy. That one's gonna be from 1 to 4. We do have a quiz for that one as well. I have yet to finish reading the chapters and taking notes, so that's what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day, and probably all tomorrow morning as well. I don't think I will finish everything, there's a lot, but hopefully all goes well. And there was something I wanted to tell you guys. Hang on. So I remember what I wanted to tell you guys. So I saw a news clip on YouTube about this little boy who, after watching Spider-Man for the first time, let himself be bit by a spider, thinking that he would turn into Spider-Man. And the first thing I thought of was, that's how we should be when it comes to God, to Jesus, because we need to have like that blind faith. The boy had so much faith, if he got bit by that spider, that he would turn into Spider-Man. That's how we need to be when it comes to having faith and trust in Jesus. Don't even think about it. He was like, I'm gonna become Spider-Man, this spider gonna bite me and we're gonna get it.
His heart was in the pure, I don't know how to explain it.
His heart was pure. That's how we should be. That's the kind of faith
His
that we need to have.
We're innocent, right?
Yes, he was innocent little boy, innocent intentions, trying to become a superhero, and unfortunately he ended up in the ER. He is okay, but still.
But know that God never fails us, so it's nothing bad is ever gonna happen. Even when bad things happen, something good will come out of it, you know?
Yes.
He gets us through the fire, the trials.
So, word of the day, be like that little boy, have his type of innocence and faith. Not necessarily in the spiders, but in Jesus, okay?
But don't be naive, you know, when it comes to situations like that. Like, obviously, us, if you're an adult or young adult or a teenager, you should know that that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna turn into Spider-Man. So yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might show you later what I'm working on, like as to what I'm studying. So maybe I'll see you later. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. It is Thursday. We're on our way to school. My class doesn't start until 1, but we're heading there now, really early. It's like 8:30. I don't know if I got to mention this yesterday, but when I was taking the quiz, there was like several questions that I was like, I don't know what this is. And I was like praying, and I was like, Lord, help me. Which one should I choose? And I was like, I feel like I should choose this one. It was like, and I ended up getting them correct. The ones where I was like, I don't know what this is, I ended up getting correct. And the one that I thought, I know this one, no, got it wrong, but that's okay. So, ¿qué iba a decir? So we're heading early to school because Salen has class today. She's a little artist. She's gonna be drawing and stuff. Today I just have dental anatomy. It's gonna be from 1 to 4 today, and I still have to finish reading one section in a chapter, and take the notes for it. And what I'm really happy about is the fact that this dental anatomy book I had bought like almost a year ago in advance, so that I could try and learn it. I knew which book that we're gonna use in advance, and so I took some notes on it already. And luckily, the notes that I had taken from before are the ones that we're gonna be learning about for this first module. So I'm really excited that I already got most of it done. I just have to finish that. So when I get to school, I'm going to finish the notes for that, because we do have a quiz for that class first thing. I believe it's gonna be 10 questions or so. Most of the classes so far, the quiz has been 10 questions. They give us 6 minutes to answer all of them. So far, they've all been multiple choice, but they did tell us that at some point we're gonna have like labeling, fill in the blank, true or false, matching. So we'll see how that goes. I'll see you guys once I get to school. Hello, I just got out of class. I took the quiz. I got 100. Yay! I was worried about one question, but I ended up doing quite alright, which is pretty nice. I woke up at 6 and I ate and I was studying at the same time, Since 6 o'clock till like 1:45, I was trying to finish up the notes for this class and study for the out of breath and study for the quiz. And my brain was so like done, and I didn't eat lunch, and I'm hungry, but I still have a little bit of notes to finish. I'll finish that when I get home, and then tomorrow is the exciting day, which is clinic, and we'll actually bring in our instruments and change into our scrubs and all that fun stuff. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. It is Friday, the last day of classes for this week. This morning we have clinic from 8 to 11. They asked us to bring our loops, our fake mouth, and all the instruments that we engraved. I think we're going to work on sterilization, like packaging everything up. And tomorrow is going to be really exciting because tomorrow I'm graduating from dental assisting school. Well, technically I already graduated like a year ago. Like I was done with my hours and externship and all that stuff since like last year. And the ceremony is like a year later. They were gonna do every 6 months, but it didn't end up being like that because some people I think dropped out or something. I don't know. But they ended up going back to a 1-year graduation ceremony. So this Saturday is my graduation ceremony. And honestly, it's been kind of cold lately. I don't think I'm gonna be able to wear the dress that I bought. So we'll see how that goes. Once I get to school, I'm going to review a little bit the readings they had us read. I read them like way in the beginning last week, so I need a refresher. And then after that, we're going to get together and work on group project that we have for anatomy. Basically, we have to for head and neck anatomy, and basically we have to present about 20 to 30 minutes on a specific thing. We have to teach the class, our group specifically has to teach the class on the trigeminal nerve. So we'll see how that goes. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I'm at school and door's locked, so I can't get into clinic yet. But let me just show you really quick. These are my loops. They told us that we can't work with the loop light until later. We have to learn how to use the overhead light, so I'm gonna figure out how to take this off. I don't know why I thought this was gonna be hard. All you have to do is pull this out and you're done. I'm all ready for lab. We have the Dentix, mask, gloves, loops, lab coat. I'll see you guys once I get out. Alright, so here are all the instruments that we needed for this first class. So those are the ones that we engraved. So here I was before class trying to set up some of the instruments. So we're supposed to hold the mirror and twist the handle. If you hold the handle and then try to twist the mirror, apparently it ruins the mirror. So this is how they instructed us to set up the instruments. Alright, I just got out of lab. So first half we were in the classroom and just wrapped up our instruments, the ones that we engraved. Afterwards we went into the sim lab. We went into the sim lab where they had like fake heads where we could practice on, and we were practicing exploring. I did not do as well as I would have hoped. I need a lot of practice with indirect vision. Every time the professor would come over to check how I was doing, I was struggling to get the tip of the explorer in when I was working on the indirect vision, so she couldn't even check. Like I was still like trying to get it in. She's like, you need to practice, honey. Yes, I need to practice. So that's what I plan on doing over the weekend. They told us we should be practicing on the typodons like 2 to 3 hours a day. Honestly, I don't really see how that's realistic. If we get out at 4 and we practice for 3 hours, by the time I get home, it's probably like 4:30. Practice for 3 hours, that's 7:30, and then I have like what? Another 3 hours to get homework done. It's not, I don't know, but I'm just gonna use this weekend to practice. Didn't get a chance to practice this whole week for it. I was just trying to get a feel as to how the classes were and get all the reading assignments done. There was a lot more a lot that needed to be done this week. I'll show you my planner, how that looks compared from this week to next week. So now we're just gonna head home, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my graduation. Yeah, bye. I'm at school right now. I had to come back because I had computer problems and I needed to see the service center. But look at this. I've been working on homework, and look at the difference between what I had to do this week and what I have to do next week. Isn't that crazy? So much less to do. Hopefully that will give me more time to practice exploring, because next week Friday is when we're gonna start exploring on each other. It'll be our first time working inside an actual mouth, so we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna keep studying, not studying, but I'm gonna keep working on my homework and see how much I can get done before I head back home, and see you guys tomorrow for graduation. So I cut out these little papers and I used Canva to make this, and I'm trying to figure out how to stick these on to fabric. So we're gonna try this. We'll see if I don't think it'll work. I tried a little piece with this and it popped right off. Like it felt like it was on there pretty good, but then it popped right off. But we'll see. But this is what I plan. This is my graduation cap for tomorrow. Ta-da! So the glue didn't work. We just tried it with the glue gun, and I didn't put it all the way around, but on the part that I did, it's stuck on there pretty good. So we're gonna go with this, and it's not even clear. It's like the sparkly. So we'll see how it goes. So we got it. Hot glue worked. Let's go. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday. I'm going to be practicing on my Dentex. I set this up here. I have my instruments here. Everybody has their own color. Mine is lavender and green. So let me show you what I'm going to be practicing. You guys, I had recorded a bunch of stuff here of me practicing, thinking that you guys could see this, but as soon as I put the loop light into the tooth, you guys can't see anything. But here I am just practicing indirect vision. For those of you who don't know what indirect vision is, it's basically I'm using the mirror to look at the tooth. I'm not directly looking at the tooth. I'm looking at the tooth through the mirror. So that's what I spent a lot of time practicing, because when I was in clinic, I could not coordinate myself to get the instrument into the gum in the areas where I had to use indirect vision. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit, but it didn't work. I'm going to figure out a way for me to show you guys without having it being so bright where you guys can't see what I'm doing. Alright, I'm just gonna keep practicing, and then I'll see you guys later for my graduation. This is what we got going on. I decided to wear this one instead of the denim one, so we're gonna head over to graduation. Let's go. You guys, this is where it all began. This was my lab for dental assisting school. Okay, I'm home now, and I'm so happy to have graduated. Let me just show you. So I ended up getting this a little wet just before I left the house, like 30 seconds before, but it's okay. It's not too bad. They did give us this goodie bag here, a little backpack, and then this congratulations message. Just so cute. So I'm really glad to have gone to that school, because everything that I have learned in that school, I have been using in dental hygiene. So everything I learned in that school, I learned head and neck anatomy just a little bit. We did a little bit embryology, histology, regular anatomy, tooth morphology, dental materials, some pharmacology, and of course the assisting. But I'm really glad to have gone to that school, and now that chapter is closed, and now I just have to finish with dental hygiene school. So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching my vlog, and join me for the second week of fall semester. Bye!